Taylor Cope is currently in his second year at the West Kentucky Community and Technical College in Paducah and is on track to receive his associate's degree in criminal justice by the end of the semester.
At first, it wasn't always criminal justice. It was graphic design, but during, I think, senior year of high school, we went on a IT trip here to Murray, and we got to listen to a guy from the CIA and the FBI talk, and listen to them speak about the criminal justice aspects of like computer and stuff like that. It really made me latch onto the aspect of criminal justice.
WKCTC and all of the Kentucky Community and Technical College systems pride themselves on being able to prepare its students to enter the workforce immediately after they get their associates. Or they can take the 2+2 path to attend another public Kentucky university an additional 2 years and receive their bachelor's degree. Nothing is different with Cope's situation. After classes end in May, he'll have options.
I haven't really been focusing on job opportunities until more recently, so there's not a lot. I've only been offered one. That's because I've been focused more on education. But the one that I have been offered is a telecommunicator position, or otherwise known as a dispatcher position at Kentucky State Police Post 1. I haven't gotten word back on that just yet, but I mean, either way, it's a broad field, so if that doesn't work out, then I'm sure there's other opportunities that will arise.
Speaking of opportunity, while it's no longer the university's slogan, Cope's opportunity can be afforded and rewarded here at Murray State. He says he's looked into other criminal justice programs around Kentucky, but in the end, Murray State's program, inside Alexander Hall in the College of Education and Human Services, was the perfect fit for him. With a degree in criminal justice, Cope would like to get a job in law enforcement. His potential job choice has become controversial as of late, as multiple instances of police officers killing unarmed people, primarily African Americans, have been making headlines what seems like every day now. The most prominent one being the recent trial and conviction of Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd.
He did deserve what he got. I mean, it really was murder.
Cope understands the stigma that has come with being an officer of the law and wants to change it by helping find a common ground between people who, quote-unquote, back the blue and protesters who say the police should be abolished or defunded. Easier said than done.
I do see from their perspective how, like, oh yeah, we need to abolish the police, this and that, but it wouldn't help the situation to defund the police, because that money, maybe they can redirect it from certain stuff that they're spending it on and use it more towards in-depth training when an officer goes through the academy, and that can, I guess, maybe decrease the amount of police brutality. I think there should be an in-depth background check back to like the Derek Chauvin case. I mean, there have been, statements about his past that he used to be a bouncer and had shown several instances of altercations being rough and belligerent towards the people or the customers, wherever he was working at, which I think that should have been a red flag from the start and probably shouldn't have been let in.
With all the policing issues aside, Cope says he does plan on coming to Murray State this fall.
From where I am now, WKCTC, I do and should finish off this semester and get my associate's degree in criminal justice. And from there, I want to come here and get my bachelor's degree. That way, the education aspect will be there, and that way I can possibly go federal, because that's what I was wanting to do. Like FBI maybe, or U.S. Marshal, or stuff like that.
With a couple of future options at the ready, Cope is prepared to study hard and learn as much as possible so he can make a positive impact on whatever job he takes. I'm Nick Kendall for MSU2Nite.